Hi, I'm Louie. I have a short story to tell about weird things happening with my daughter today. The most frustrating aspect of my life has been that everything seems to be happening a little late for me. I did not figure out my career until I was in my 30s. I did not get married until I was 40. Now a few years later we have finally had our first child, our lovely Emily. But things are not going great. I moved around a lot for work, opening up new retail spaces. The money is good while it comes in, but then things slow down based on the season, and this has generally been a bad year. Malls are dying. Strip malls are not super healthy and there has not been a new flagship store of anything in a while. So that is what brought us to Florida. We could not keep moving around and then having me get laid off a couple of months later. Our nest egg has been dwindling and we have not even started putting good money aside for Emily's education. I feel like I'm running out of time. So Florida, as I was saying, is where my mother lived. She retired a while back and lives in a multi-family unit in a gated community. She's got plenty of space, with my dad being gone, and could use the company. Most importantly, we could use the free rent. It is not a retirement community, but it is not exactly bustling with life either. We are easily the youngest people we have seen, and there are no kids at all for Emily to play with. At least that is what I thought at first. She would go outside to play with the hose and make mud cakes, or set up her little tea set in the backyard. And she would tell us all these stories about other kids. Bernadette, Esther, Abraham, Silas. Still I've seen no signs of the kids, no extra tracks in the mud. I've asked my mother and she says there really are no kids around here, except occasional grandkids. I guess she is in the prime age to have an imaginary friend, but how lonely is she that she has a whole gang of them? Her imagination has been through the roof, inventing crazy games like, "Please Mr. Crocodile, can we cross the river?" and "What's the time, Mr. Fox?" I don't know. She mostly runs around screaming and laughing and later tries to explain the rules to us, but she is at that age where every fourth word does not make sense. Especially when I'm trying to put out 20 job applications a day. Her mum is gone most of the day, working a register. We met through retail and she does not mind earning a little extra money. I guess maybe I am too proud to do the same, holding out for another rare store opening. My mother is not home that much. She has a lot of activities and card games. I rather not ask her to babysit our girl. She did not pay too much attention to me, so I doubt she will pay much attention to her granddaughter. Yesterday things changed. Emily came running to us with an old teddy bear and we have no idea where she could have gotten it from. She never really strayed from my sight for any amount of time, so it is not like she is going to the neighbors' houses. I asked her who gave it to her and she said it was another little girl. She did not know her name but she had a number written on her arm. Like in case she gets lost? Emily has the craziest imagination. Today I could not find Emily all day and really started to panic. So I was somewhat reassured when I found her in a closet clutching the teddy bear. She said she was playing a game with the kids. It was hide and seek and that they had to hide from the guards. As I was making dinner, she just stared at me, teary-eyed. I asked Emily what was wrong, and she pointed at the stove. She said, "The children said if the guards catch me, they will throw me in the oven. You won't let them do that, will you?" At this point I'm over it. I've told her not to play with the kids, but how do I stop her from imagining them? They tell her things, and the things are making Emily more and more nervous. She barely sleeps and I keep finding her in hiding spots. My mom says I was always making things up too, so she is no help, and my wife is worried but I really do not know what to tell her. Should I mention the children? Who are these children?